Welcome, friend. Welcome to Morrowind.
Welcome, friend. Welcome back to Vardenfell and Balmora, and this somewhat creepy Dwemer who's just hanging around beside me staring at the back of my head. I mean, the helmet is pretty eccentric, I'll give him that. But, you know, most of the horror of my armor is hidden by this nice shiny cloak thing, so we have looked far worse. We're standing, lurking? Well, not really lurking, we're just kind of standing here. We're standing outside the South Wall Corner Club, and we're about to go and finally give the thieves the bottle of expensive brandy that they want, that fortunately Creeper still happened to have in his inventory. Small mercies. After that, I think we're probably going to either do what they want next, depending on what it is, or go and talk to the astrologians.
May the wind be on your back.
Thank you. Hopefully not pressing down on my back.
Tell Habasi about the vintage brandy. Have you found what Rullin Lalo left behind?
I have. Thank you. Do you have the vintage brandy for Habasi? Yes, here it is. Yes, this is fine brandy. Habasi gives you a fair price. 1,000 drakes. That's quite a lot more than just fair. That's twice the price that Creeper gave us for it, and Creeper is the biggest sucker of a merchant in the entire game, along with the mud crab. But I'm not complaining. Is there anything else we can do for you? Do you have any more jobs? Habasi has no more jobs to offer you. Come back when you are Black Cap. Can I be advanced? Congratulations, Sira. You are now Sira the Footpad. I take it that's it. More jobs. So, okay. We have to find someone else to get some jobs from. I assume...
Interesting.
I don't think you have jobs at all. I don't think Satild has anything for me yet. I think I'm still too low level. If she gives out jobs at all. Doesn't. What do you sell, if anything? You have good lockpicks? You don't appear to have any lockpicks. Wooden Staff of Shaming. See where you're coming from. Climbing pick, huh? Nasty to get to the face. Yeah, nothing much. Okay, let's try you, Arathor. I'll probably have to go to a different Thieves Guild, won't I? That can be arranged. But let's see. Chiranir?
Hello, my friend, come take a seat.
So, your name is Sira, and you're new here in Balmora. Well, my name is Chiranir, and I don't mind answering questions. I have nothing else on my mind right now. If I start to bore you about Morrowind lore, just let me know. I think you're also the bard, so you're currently singing, although it's not really rendering. But given the bard problems before, I'll take it. Okay, you do have some picks. Journeyman, apprentice. Lockpick fork. That's actually pretty good quality too. Because the quality value shows you how good a lock you can use. 115 is up at master level, I think. Definitely buy that. And I'll buy those two. Maybe what happens is that if you have a fork, the guards don't take it from you. If they put you in prison. Only he stands there. What do you want? I want a job, if you have any. No? Spells you have while I'm here. Okay, I'm not high enough level yet. Fair enough. Oh, you're barding it? You're not singing, though. You're not a female Khajiit. But I guess at least someone's got the animation. Yeah, I think we're going to find another Thieves Guild.
I'm listening, please.
Your face is quite disturbing, my friend. Your eyes, they do not suit you well. Was it the latest rumors you were looking for, Syra? If not, I'll be happy to tell you anything I know about Balmora or any other Morrowind lore. You've probably got booze. Oh, you've got books. That's an interesting choice for barkeep. So, what do you train? Mercantile could be useful at some point. Okay, fine. Bye for now.
Our sugar is yours, friend.
Very kind of you. Everything I want in here. Telekinesis. Actually pretty useful. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. I'm okay for low-level stuff. This upstairs, anything?
Do you want something from me?
I don't know. Do I? Bacala. Pretty close to bacteria for my mind. Good day. I'm Bacala Closius, publican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for other services or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help. What do you have? Yeah, you've got the booze. You have guar milk? You do have guar milk. I will take your guar milk. Because it is convenient. And it is quite nice having something with some fortified strength. Okay, that'll do. Not too heavy is the point. But then that's 50 points. I'll take a couple of Sajama. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. Bring out your dead. Right, so let's head up to the Dwarven Ruin and see what mischief we can get up or down to, as the case may be. I didn't remember to pick up a climbing pick from up top, but then it's probably down through the main entrance and start heading down and looking for people, whilst keeping an eye open for any respawned bandy types. If you hear the child wailing in the background, please try to ignore it. That's what I'm doing. I say it, I don't know if it's a he or a she, so they, I guess. Please try to ignore them. I should probably warn you at this point that I am wildly underslept. Insomnia has been a real pain in the ass all week, and last night was ridiculous. So I don't know how long this episode is going to be, and I don't know how sane this episode is going to be either. I mean, I never guarantee much sanity to begin with, but you know, I might be unusually mental, even by my low standards. We'll see. Yeah, for a moment I thought about thinking about the world, but that seems like a really bad move. Let's not think about the world. The world's a truck fire. No one needs my thoughts on it. Ow. That's from that. I guess we've leveled up to the point where Atronachs are going to start appearing. That'll be exciting. Let's put that guar milk to good use, shall we? Is that a scrib attacking me from somewhere? No, maybe it's just a scrib complaining about something. It's you again. Hello.
Your wounds are minor compared to what you will receive if you continue to bother me.
An aggressive stance for a trader. It's good to see you again, friend. How can we help you? What do you have? Umbrian Hackle, though. Always useful for general potions. I'll take them. You haven't restocked your guar milk. I might do. Blighted rat. Feels like something Jimmy Cagney might have called someone. Get away from me, you blighted rat. That was a horrifying, horrifying Jimmy Cagney impression. And my ancestors are shamed by my ineptitude. Still, they were also shamed by their own ineptitude, so it's a hard fucking world, isn't it? Get over it, ancestors. Not making any friends here. Arkngthand, old buddy. Now, how in the name of all that is holy do we get down to the various places we need to be? Let's try this way. Quite a lot of the Morrowind dungeon design is comparatively user-friendly. And this is a big step up from how it was in Daggerfell, where the dungeons were vast, procedurally generated, continually generated fresh enemies, didn't really give you experience for killed enemies, and really were just these colossal meat grinders that just fucked you up royally. That wasn't much fun. And the maps, they were very 3D, and there was this 3D mapping system designed to show you how it looked, and it was almost completely impossible to understand without significant amounts of practice. So compared to that, really, Arkngthand is a walk in the park. It's just that, you know, Daggerfell was the best part of 30 years ago at this point. Arge.
Be well, traveler.
Go, New Blood. This is its big first excavation. We were hoping it would have a way to open this door. We will follow you. Shouldn't that be it? Still. It says unlocked. What's the problem? What does it want? Nothing. Let's keep moving. Yes, all the way to the bottom. Okay, same again. Deep ore passage. So was that the thing that we have the key for? And does this questline make that key unnecessary? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Yes, dispose of you. And see if you dropped any ectoplasm. You appear to be doing something bad to me. That's pretty valuable. I'll take it. Lads, please, try not to go just generally aggroing everything. It's not healthy. I mean, let me do it. Really where I'm coming from with this. I apparently have better armor and am generally more stabby than you are. Centurion Archer, huh? Wait, do value 10. I'll take it. And dispose of it. I'm not disposing of the ones that have scrap metal because I don't want scrap metal in my inventory and I can't be bothered. Oh well, wait there for a sec. Using a Dwemer probe seems fitting. I don't want a probe at all, I want a lockpick. Journeyman's will do. Ooh, that's very nice. Dwarven spear. Weight ratio says yes. And you know, as we saw earlier, I'm not at all above previous installations. I'm not at all above just dumping less valuable stuff in favor of more valuable stuff if needs be. It slightly hurts my order's soul, but you know, even I can occasionally be practical. Health is okay. Deep ore passage is where you wanted me to go, so not quite yet. Idling, huh? Almost cute. If terrifying mechanical spiders can be cute. Vicar more guar milk. Stat. I need to do something about protection from fire at some point, aren't I? You are just a male Dwemer. Alas, the fate of modded corpses. This is definitely starting to feel a little bit mazier. But it has brought us back to here. Okay, fine. Good. Go us. Right. Let's have a look at this passage you were curious about, shall we? What was that ung about? Maybe you just don't like moving through doors, one of you. Yeah, they're not worth picking up either. An awful lot of fuss for a tiny spider. So it was a repair bod. Hello? Another dead male Dwemer. This one has... What is that? I would be able to tell, except I have a cat in the way. Triune coin. And some gold. That's the kind of space where there might be something. Particularly given there's an enemy up there. Is the enemy going to come down? It is. Cat is currently doing her best to throw my microphone onto the floor, which would be very loud and somewhat annoying since I have to go to a certain amount of effort to try to calibrate it for a good vocal experience. Still, these things are sent to test us. 26 minutes. Let's see if I remember to chop this up while I provide snacks for the hungry cat about to town. Because that's what it all boils down to, really, doesn't it? She is currently devouring a fish stick and appears quite happy with herself for having extorted me. I don't have a good enough supply of teleport potions that I really want to waste one on getting up here, but I do have the power of saves and save scumming. So, let's see, shall we? A couple of levitate somewhere? Just one levitate. Just one levitate and a couple of rising force. Back in a moment, lads. Don't mind me. Heavy Dwemer chest. Peridot. I suppose okay. I mean, it's not the world's greatest reward for hopping around in 3D, but it'll do. So I won't save scum. I will just save. I have a sneaking suspicion that floating makes it very difficult for enemies to actually hit you if they're melee. That might have been a bit cheesy. An Ultima, huh? What do you have? You have jack and shit. I will take the repair prongs and remedies them maybe now. Let's go clanging. Let's go clanging now. Everybody's learning how. Okay. I will have to get someone to actually repair my equipment for me at some point. Water. I don't know why I instinctively put my sword away when I see water. I mean, I think it's obviously because, I guess, I know how bloody difficult it would be to swim with a sword in your hand underwater. But this is a magical world where apparently everyone trains in navigating the depths with large chunks of weaponry. So I shouldn't feel so shy about it. I mean, oh hello, look in there. I've been updated, huh? I made it to the dig site at the bottom of Arkngthand with the other miners. How good of me. And here they are.
Is there something I can do for you?
I don't know, is there? Okay, this looks like the spot. I was informed which area here we should start taking out. You ready to start digging? Let's get this over with, sounds a bit grudging. Hell yes, I'm ready. Let's swing these picks. Right, the sooner we start, the quicker it'll be finished. Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
Greetings.
Hello. What does it think is inside? We are curious, but we also fear it. As well you should, Arge. As well you should, for it is chosen by prophecy. You in the same sort of opinion, Girl? Looks like it's open on the other side. I need to rest here for a bit. I wouldn't blame you if you were curious and wanted to go in. Just be careful, it could be full of traps. Yeah, I believe the lizard more. The Grand Bridge of Arkngthand. Okay. Swords out for the lads. Fascinating piece of Dwemer architecture. I was going to try to pretend to make some sort of little speech of the sort that TV presenters might make in this sort of situation, but I'm too tired. Can't think of anything. Brain dead. So sad. Too bad. Bye-bye. This looks like it's probably the way forward, but it also looks like we can get up there from down there. So let's go down and see if there's anything down there to be poking at. I mean, someone went to all the effort to make this stuff. It seems rude not to have a look. And it is pretty convincing. They've done a good job recreating the general feel of Arkngthand. I've always heard this was a good mod, so not entirely surprised. Is that where I was looking at? Yeah, so is there anything out the back, just to be sure? Shoulda, woulda, coulda checked that first. Didn't I? These things happen. I don't really see anything. Didn't spot anything when I was up there from the other side either, so okay, fine. Faceless dwarven statue. Largely balked dwarven statue.
Allow me.
Okay.
May I help you?
There. Hello, Nova. What the blazes are you doing down here? There we go. The door should be unlocked. We have to be careful for traps. So I'm sure an adventurer such as yourself would have no problem down here, but I'd like to come along and see what there is to discover. Yeah, please. I'd be happy to have you. Great. We should start by going through this door. How exciting. I agree. And I have a journal entry. What does that say? After delving into the new areas of Arkngthand, Nova from the Astrologians Guild followed after me. She suggested we continue onward and see what there is to discover. Okay. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I don't remember. Later. Okay, fine. Trade? Oh, you're a healer. Excellent. Be delighted to have you then. Healer and some kind of magic blaster at that. I'm quite grateful these things are not doubled. At least as a healer, you should be pretty good at healing yourself if bad things happen to you. That ghost. Do be careful about running in front of where I'm slashing randomly. It would be tragic to do horrible things to you, so to speak. Dogs and machines and a chest. Oh my. 55. Don't think a journeyman will do it. Might do. Might do. Does. Fine. Two pieces of scrap. Woo! 2 whole pieces of scrap. Go me. Still, it's all XP. I did get a diamond in the other chest. And now looks like we have to press on more or less. That counts as a barrel? Nope. Was this weapon gone? Yes, it was. Okay. There's definitely something about big open spaces like that make me suspect that things are going to leap out at me. I suppose I should be leaving the corpses around so I know where I've been, shouldn't I? Right, we're going to be well stocked for ectoplasm after this. More gems. Broken lantern. Dwemer clamp tool. Interesting. Dwemer fork tool. Makes the ratio. That's 1 to 10. In case it's been a while since I last mentioned it. I'm not sure how long it has been. I mean, there's no real need to stick to any weight ratio or the value of stuff compared to what you can set it for. But I do find that if I pick up things that are any heavier than 1/10 their value, I tend to just run out of space to do anything far too quickly. This is interesting. It's not currently interactable. Do you have anything to say about it, Nova? Do you have any advice? Talk Igfa. Are you interested in the healer's trade in Morrowind? Maybe you should talk with Igfa at Fort Pelaged in Pelaged Village. She's very nice, experienced, and very patient with questions. Okay, cool. Okay, let's try the untrapped one first. Deep pass. Right, let's do this. Trapped. That means I do need a probe. Very handy. Oh, I see. To do both sides, do you? Spears. Pretty good value. Poleaxe. Even better value. 25 to 800. Maybe a reasonable weapon for two-handed too. Dwarven stuff is often pretty good quality. It's not top tier usually. But it's normally pretty solid for early game stuff. Okay, fine. I'll just untrap and unlock this off the door, shall I? This is quick. I have to do this first. Our companions. What was over this side? An enemy who would happily give me a moment to do this. Oh, it's broken, I guess. Seen happier days. Okay. Feels like some of that ornately imaged, that something that well drawn ought to have something going on. But maybe not. Or maybe it will later. Bad. I wonder why everything is coded to always attack your companion. And I suppose that adds value to companions if you're summoning undead or some crap like that. Or commit to that. Let's look at the other side. But it's also a bit inconvenient if you're trying not to get people killed around you. And I assume I'm not supposed to get Nova killed. There wasn't anything that way, was there? Oh, there's a bridge. Okay, I suppose I better check. I mean, obviously, there's no mystery about what the dwarves look like, at least. We have all these ghosts and everything. Pretty. I like the lighting effects too. Okay. So This appears to be a deep way forward. So let's go and poke around down at the bottom then. Which is this bit of wall hugging. And we'll see what happens. I had a guess. Something dwarf related will leap out and try to do nasty things to us, and or I will plummet to a messy death. Or both. There is water some way down there. And, you know, plummeting is a good way to train your acrobatics a bit. Okay. So maybe what that's for is for coming back up primarily if you fall into the water. Or, you know, jump. Quote marks fall. You wouldn't expect there to be too many slaughterfish down here, at least. Doesn't seem like a great ecosystem. More like a cooling pond. Pretty big, though. And yes, I did see there was some stuff off to the side there. Like a boat, maybe? But, you know, we have to give Nova her grand tour and stuff. Okay, bother trying to get around there. Is that a boat? Not a boat. A piece of mason. Like that, huh? I think it's a dwarven cuirass by the looks of it. Trying to decide how much I care. Not enchanted, because if it was enchanted, it would have a glow. Is that true? Shit, don't remember. Alright, fine, let's have a look. I could be lying. There. Magic. And there's a couple of rising force of some sort. Maybe not. Another levitate here. Is that it? Maybe. There we are. It would be easier if potions were alphabetical by effect rather than not. Yes. Dwarven cuirass. Okay, fine. Well, I'm not convinced I'm actually any faster floating than I am swimming. So let's head back. So I guess the intention is that if you pay close enough exploration attention to what's going on, you come out of this with a whole set of dwarven armor. It's very nice. I don't really want a whole set of dwarven armor, but, you know, maybe at some point. Oh yeah, I was going to look at the map, wasn't I? Yeah, straight ahead. Wang my sword back into play. Okay. Shard of power. Adventurers do like power. You just tank that fireball. Pretty impressive. Metal, ruby, fire jade. Raw ebony is heavy, and it will annoy shopkeepers, some of them, but it also annoys the Empire. So that kind of makes it worth doing. Star diopside. Glass. Glass is obviously not something that you make from sand in the Elder Scrolls, or at least not the glass you use for armor. It's a substance you mine. Then again, given the whole there isn't any DNA, the sun isn't a sun, the stars are broken holes of power, water is raw magic, etc., etc., etc. Like, I kind of really begin to guess what glass actually is. If there's any mention of it in the deep lore, I don't remember it. Maybe there's a hint somewhere in the unhinged ramblings of Vivek volumes 1 to 30. Yeah, nice. Centurion. Point of Longblade. That's very nice. That's getting up pretty high. Don't remember spotting a way down on the other side. Paying super attention. There's going to be a mirror? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go have a look, see if there's... I mean, I don't begrudge them mirroring this sort of stuff. It'd be annoying to do on multiple occasions. The fact that it's not the same place is attestable by the mild differences in the stuff around down here, and the fact we had a couple of things to kill that we had not yet killed. Let's just say the dwarves were very consistent with the way they built their very weird little runway things. Anything there? No, I don't see anything up there. Good, that's a thing we saved. Potion. Did I pick up some scrolls of levitation as well? Might have done. Ought to look into that. I can look into it pretty easily, really, just by opening my inventory. Ought to open my inventory. Not tricky. Okay, fine. I've talked myself into it. I'm just that kind of smooth-talking bastard. Argent glow, summon skeleton, hellfire, mystic finger. telekinesis, isn't it? Yes. Healing, intergast, divine intervention. I'll see. No, I didn't. Okay. There might not be any. That does mean I only have 2 potions of levitatishness left. So if they've hidden things too far afield, I might not be able to, oh woes, pick up the entire set of Dwarven armor. But we shall see. That's something. No, it's a chunk of stone. Okay. Fine. See. In any sane world, you wouldn't be walking along like a 1-foot ledge in chunky armor with a sword held broadly up by the side of your face on the side of the body that's next to the wall. Like, you just wouldn't do that. That's just like begging to fall off. But I guess that's Neverine power for you. Did I just run right round the same thing, find some new monsters? I don't know. Maybe. Shard of Power Keep.
Look here. What could this be?
I don't know. What could it be? Arkngthand Dwemer Shard. Should we talk to you about it first, Nova? You see that shard here? What could it be? Sure. I'll pick it up. Now to talk about it. That shard, it could possibly generate power for certain Dwemer devices. It's something Nellengoth would certainly be interested in. Would you mind handing it over? I can get it to him fairly quickly. Don't worry, I promise he'll hear of your deeds. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Sarah. You've been a lot of help. Would you like me to teleport us back to the guild hall? Well... yes and no. So, let me reload where I was a moment ago. Because I want to have a poke around this room before I pick that up and then get a free exit. It might be that I ran back out here and some stuff respawned in it, and I just didn't notice, because I'm dumb. I am very tired. So that's possible. If that happened, then you're probably screaming at the screen, and I apologize for being daft. If it didn't happen, then, you know, everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Move along. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Look here. What could this be?
What indeed? Well, there's at least some coins. I'll snag those, thank you very much. Take another fork, don't want the clamp, don't want the crank, good to know they're there. Ornate goblets, sure, why not? Stone Dwemer bust. Wow. Very heavy. Almost worth taking just for the kitsch value. Dwemer disc. Okay. Coil, definitely. ornate cup, not that ornate. Pitcher, ornate cup, ornate bowl. Okay. Fine. Go ahead. Steal the glory.
Hello.
May I
I hope you won't take too much of my time.
Nova claimed you found a strange Dwemer shard. Indeed we did. I will tell you more about it by clicking Dwemer shard. Ah yes, you've done a grand service for the guild. Just for this, I'd bet you're ready for advancement. Someone such as yourself should be doing much more than mining. Well, thank you, Nelengoth. Let's try my luck at advancement then, shall I? Congratulations, Syra. You are now officially a watcher of the Astrologians Guild. Your work and dedication bring us another step closer to grand discoveries. Excellent. And no, would you have anything particular to say? Just you're glad you found the shard. It is going to lead to many new and exciting discoveries. You're absolutely right. Thank you for your invaluable contribution. I think I'm going to ask Nelengoth for duties next time, because I've been going for something approximating an hour, and my brain is starting to dribble out of my ears like goo, and that's not pretty, and the cats are probably going to start lapping at it if I'm not careful. So, on that horrifying note, I think we'll call it an episode. I will do my best to remember to make sure that I bring the brightness up, because we've been inside almost all the time. And next time we'll see what else Nelengoth wants us to do and go and have a crack at doing it, and maybe go and see if we can warn the unlicensed Mages Guild person, Malanway is it? Malway, something like that, that Rannis wants to murder her, and maybe see if we can find some other thieves. I think there's some up in the north who will give duties to a little low-level person, and that might get us enough to get more stuff from Habassi further on down the line. It's time to start branching a little further afield, I would guess. I also want to check what it is I'm supposed to be doing for Caius right at the moment, because that'll be the next phase of getting stuff done. So I think
These Dwemer are useless.
that seems rude. Talk to Nelengoth, talk to Caius, talk to thieves, talk to other people, kill things, get stronger, see what happens. But on that note, I'm going to call it here. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.